Hey guys, it's me, LegoMaster627, and welcome back to Souls Free. Today is Wednesday, June 8th, 2022, and as you guys can see, the lab is decorated for 1.19 because back on June 7th, and yes, dear God, I still look like this, 1.19 released, and CoolGuy33 recommended I do a party to celebrate 1.19, very similarly to how I did it for 1.16 2 years ago when that released. Except this time, it's all standalone, whereas that one was combined with the summer party, which we saw earlier in the throwback party. Go watch that if you had not already. Anyway, pretty much everything in this party relates to 1.19. I dedicated certain rooms to certain parts of 1.19, and I truly hope you guys love it. With all that being said, let's jump right into it. Fun fact, we can already get our first item by getting the ally spawn egg, or if that's how you pronounce it. Let's just get him over here. Is he gonna come over here for a second? I need his spawn egg. What the heck is that? We gonna get him over here? Oh, thanks. Nice! We can already grab the ally spawn egg. Again, how do you frickin' pronounce that? I probably will never understand. Anyway, yeah, we get the spawn egg, so of course, we can, of course, do this. And we can just let him hold my sword for no reason. So that's pretty cool. Love these guys following me the whole time. Next up, right here, we have the recovery campus. Oh yeah, we'll get to this later. After we're done touring, because it's about Operation Zola's Lab. Oh yeah, by the way. So this was originally meant to release on June 7th, hence why it looks like that. So the latest party is the 1.19 party, from June 7th to the 9th. Originally this was meant to release on that day. Technically it did. Anyway, the beacons have been dedicated and colored to look like the mangrove colors. Anyway, point is, let's continue. So as you can see, the Zola's Lab free plaque, the ZL3 thing, has been changed. It, of course, has the select blocks, if that's how you pronounce it. And, of course, all the frog lights here lighting up the logo. And it looks so, so cool. Of course, we have some mangrove trees here and here as well. This one here holding the current party. That must be coming from there. Oh, you bet I dedicated an entire room to that. Let me tell you, you'll see it later. My personal favorite parts of this room happen to be this and this. This and this right here were both literally made last minute before filming because I thought that they would be neat additions. That being said, on the other hand, not much else needs to be said besides the fact that I did more of the froglets. There we go. Man, these guys are still so cool. So anyway, like here, I also did the same thing here and lit up the message 1.19 in the frog lights because they look so cool. And with that being said, I hope you guys love it. And with all that being said, not much else really needs to be said out here because the rest of it is around the lab. So yeah, that's basically it for out here. Not really much again else needs to be said because again the rest of it is in the lab itself. So without further ado, let's make our way inside the lab here. Which you can see I have decorated for, well, this. The mangrove blocks. Which is all pretty cool. So now we can start collecting items, such as the mangrove door, the mangrove stairs, the mangrove planks. What else? What else do we have to collect? Oh yeah. Right, the mangrove trapdoor, the mangrove fence, the mangrove gate, and lastly the mangrove sign. All those items you can collect here, which are all pretty sweet. Anyway, let's take a look around the room since we just collected all the items. As you guys can see, it's all decorated in the mangrove blocks, which all look incredible. I dedicated this entire room to that, which is pretty awesome. With that being said, what are your thoughts on this room? Comment down below, tell me what you think, and with all of that being said, not really much else to say in here, besides the fact this room looks super, super cool. I also added the moss carpet for no reason, because I wanted to have a little bit of fun here. Oh wait, sorry, I had way too much fun with this party. Now, let's move on to the backyard. And here, as you can see, we can now collect, assuming I can just get these all out of my inventory, that would be pretty freaking sweet right now. Let's just get rid of all of these. Yeah, this is taking forever. Alright, now we can properly put these in my inventory. Sorry that took so long. I apologize that, that took so long. Now, with that being said, on the other hand, you can still collect all of the following items, which are all super cool. With that being said, now that we have done that, I apologize that took forever to do, but I'll keep the award items for no reason. Let's collect the rest of these items. So first off, right here, we have the muddy mangrove roots. Oh, and I realized we actually forgot an item. The mangrove pressure plate. I'm not gonna lie, I almost completely forgot about that one. So yep, the muddy mangrove roots is our first item out here. Now, as you guys might notice, it is all decorated with the mangrove trees in mind. And that's really, really awesome. Speaking of which, we can now collect the mangrove roots and the mangrove leaves right here via this tree. And as you can see, I did some pretty good detail with the trees, as you can notice. And including here as well. It all looks super, super awesome. This is dedicated to the mangrove trees, as you can see. And it just looks so cool. Of course, we have more mangrove fences. With that being said, not much else really needs to be set up here. Man, that minecart's just gonna go forever. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this area right here, this room? It looks super, super awesome. With that being said, not much else needs to be said about this room, actually. Aside from the fact that it looks just really, really cool. And yeah, with that being said, let's just straight up move on to our next room. Our next room is obviously downstairs. Of course, we're gonna have to open up this trapdoor. Oh! I was not meant to place that block, but also meant to close that door. Oh hey, we got a ton of frogs here. Here's the thing though. They're not actually meant to be here. They're actually meant to be dedicated in their own area. What's really meant to be here is the tadpoles. You see this? That's what's actually meant to be here. Oh yeah, we also put a few trees here. For no reason. I just made my own custom-made mangrove trees. Oh yeah, that passageway should not be accessible. Since the Easter event's gone. That was like 2 months ago. The library is not decorated. By the way, actually, I forgot to show you the roof. It's decorated a little. Not much, but I thought I'd show you. But also, let me show you, this isn't decorated. But what is decorated is up here, though. Looks pretty cool. All it is just the windows, the ceiling windows. And that's basically it. Not really much else needs to be said about this. So now, we can actually make our way back down. Hey, he's still there! Nice! And we even closed it on our first try. Pretty sweet. probably gonna follow me again. Oh wait, these guys follow us everywhere. Anyway, with that being said, that's basically all I did for this room, which also looks super awesome. Let's move on. Oh dear God, there are a lot of frogs. These rooms are not decorated. Apparently though, I did forget to remove this, which is pretty unfortunate. So let me add that right now. Yeah, I'm earning things that I already earned in this world. That's not a good sign. Yeah, I already earned all of these achievements in this world already years ago. Why am I earning them again? Oh wait, it's because of my skin. Right. Hopefully that gets resolved. But yeah, the coal shop is not decorated. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I accidentally got rid of that. I accidentally got rid of the tadpole thing. Let me reclaim that. Besides that, not much else needs to be said about this room. Besides, of course, the trees. Oh, wait, actually, there is something, in here. Because down here is updated. This, I took full advantage of the froglets, but god dang it, I didn't put the items in here. Let me do that. That's a really easy thing I can do right now. Actually, where can we put these? Actually, we can do those right there, actually. And lastly but not least, we can put this one down here. That's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Alright, so technically we already claimed these free items just because we did them. Yep, the inventory is getting full, but the point remains, holy frick, you can see I took full advantage of the frog lights here in the HQ. It all looks super awesome. With that being said, not much else really needs to be said, aside from the fact that, dear God, this room looks incredible. Ah, looks like I forgot to re-add the torches. I see. Anyway. Oh, and I guess I gotta relight that. Or at least just, you know, paint that green again. But that's fine. Anyway, seriously, what are your thoughts on this room for the HQ? I took full advantage again of the froglets, as you can see. Hopefully that's the last time I say that. My god, this looks so good! It really does look so good. And yes, yeah, even HQ Secretary likes it. We know she likes that. My god, this looks incredible. Even the table looks incredible. My god. This is probably the most colorful room I've ever seen. This is probably the most colorful I've ever seen the HQ get. That's what I was meant to say. Anyway, not much else again needs to be said here, and that's it. Now we can move on to the underground party. Don't worry, I have its own room dedicated to the frogs. Oh yeah, this is where we get our next items. Such as the mangrove wood, and now we have to clear our inventory again. Let's do that now, shall we? Let's collect that, alongside collecting these items as well. And those are the only 4 items in this room. That being said though, that's why the beacons look like this. They look like this on purpose. And honestly, they look really nice. Of course, I'm pretty sure you can easily tell which block is which, depending on the wood. But it just looks so good. Anyway, that's what I did for this room. I dedicated it all to this wood, which all looks super incredible. Not much else really needs to be said about this room, so let's move on to the next one. And that is, of course, Snowland. This room, as you can see, I have fully dedicated to the mud blocks. Except for the original. God dang it! Actually, we can easily fix that. There we go. Much better. And actually, let's just collect that. I'm actually going to collect all items in order that I placed them here. Besides that one. Anyway, as you guys can see, again, this is all dedicated to the mud blocks, which all look incredible. With that being said, on the other hand, just take a look how freaking cool all of these look. It just looks so good. Now down there, oh my god, that has to be my second favorite room. I'm not joking. That has to be my second favorite room in this entire party. I seriously went all out down there. Anyway, let's go collect the rest, such as the packed mud. And where is the block item for this? There it is, the mud bricks, the mud stairs, and lastly but not least, the mud brick wall. And that is it for this room. Not much else needs to be said. Let's climb up top of the forest just so we can see these. They look so good. Seriously, they really do look good, in my personal opinion. Man, these just look so dang good. All of these do. All of these just look incredible. And yes, you can pick up the items along the way. So yeah, with that being said. Oh, wait, that's right, down here. But first, before we do that, we need to clear my inventory again. Oh, god dang it! Woo! Well, actually, let me find a chest. Perfect! You can put these in here. Actually, let me do the same for these as well. There we go. Now we can properly clear my inventory. Now, we're gonna get to probably the best part of this party. If we jump down here, this is gonna be awesome! We can already start off with the Slulk item. Or whatever it's pronounced. But oh my freaking god. These things are freaking beautiful. Look how freaking awesome this is. Oh, I went all out. So then we have the Slulk sensor. And then the Slulk vent. And then the Slulk Shrekker. And lastly, the Slulk Castiel, or whatever you call it. This is insanely cool, though. This is the deep dark section of the event. I mean, look how cool this looks. I can knock it over it. It looks so good. So that's basically it for this whole thing. Yep, it's basically the deep dark portion of this entire event. That looks so freaking awesome. It's my favorite room of the event. I still have to update this portion right here. which I'll do that later on off camera. I cannot get over how good this looks. And you know what's weird? I still haven't found the actual deep dark yet. I know. Insane, right? And yes, I dedicated the entire walls to this. My god, I just love how these things light up. They are so awesome. I love how these things light up. They are straight up incredible. Yeah, not much else to really say about the room other than the fact that this is probably the best thing I've done. Yeah, wait, why did I not add one earlier to this? It made sense. Alright, I think that's enough for this. But my god, that is probably my favorite room besides the outside. Of course, these rooms are not decorated and they're actually finally back to their normal designs for the first time in months. So that's explaining why. Our last room in this party is the balcony, and here's what I said when I said I had an area dedicated to the frogs. The reason why the fences are so high is because we know these guys can jump really high, and I don't want them to leave this area. Anyway, with that being said, of course, Goldie, you know, she's been up here for like 3 years. And that's still not a joke. Yep, here's the area dedicated to the frogs. And dang it, oh, wait, sorry, my mistake. I do actually know where this item is. It's located right here. Yep, there we go. The frog spawn egg. Let's spawn another one. Oh, and yes, for some reason, they are green here, but in Lego's Island, they are orange. What the heck is up with that? I don't get it. Are they a different color in every world? I need to find that out. But besides the fact, my god, this is incredible. That being said, that is, I think, the end of the entire party. Nothing else is here. With that being said, yeah, that's basically it. Not really much else needs to be said about this, aside from the fact that it looks like a freaking zoo here. It really does. I mean, look at it. It truly does feel like that. Anyway, that is actually the end of the 1.19 party. My god, I think I covered pretty much everything. At least almost everything. I was trying to think of designs over time that I could use. And I think it truly came out well. Oh, there he is. Where the heck has he been the whole time? But yeah, that is, again, the end of the 1.19 party. With that being said, we are technically not done because I actually have to go into the time machine. And that's where those guys were going. Look at this madness. So this says, and actually we'll break the portals. So, this says, Master Evil Anchors is destroying the Souls Lab timeline again, and you must save it. This time after he won the first time in December 2021. Come back June 9th. I think we're ready for this thing. So that's where those things have been coming from the entire time. Oh yeah, allow me to explain how freaking awesome this thing is. So good. It is nuts to believe that this is actually going to be a thing. Now, I don't know if this is actually how the time machine's going to look. I just wanted to test out some 1.19 blocks. I don't know. This could look entirely different. My God, looks epic. But yeah, it looks like this. It looks freaking awesome, as you can see. With that being said, not much else needs to be said about this, besides the fact that, well, we can just light the portal back up. And of course, the wheels are dedicated with both the mangrove blocks and the pink frog lights. Or actually, as they are known for as pearl scent frog light. Technically. With that being said, it's really cool how this looks. And I truly hope you guys love it. Now again, I don't know if this is going to be the actual time machine for the event, but things I might remove are just these, because I only set these up just to prepare us for the event. When the actual event comes out, I think I'll just remove all of these. Just because, basically, this, right here, is basically a signal that we must be prepared. Because Mastery of Longers could be coming any second. We'll find out tomorrow on June 9th. With that being said, thank you for watching Solus Lab 3 for the 1.19 party. I will be back with another episode of ZL3 on June 9th, where we officially begin Operation Solus Lab 2022. And this time, unlike the first one, we're actually gonna finish it. And I'm hopefully not jinxing myself. No, we are actually going to finish it properly. And by properly, I mean actually finish the dang thing. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. I love those things. I don't know why, they're just so cool. But I also hope you guys love the event in general. And well, see you tomorrow for Operation Solus Lab 2022.